Alright, there we go. In the top left of Oceanborn, it is Clement, the French world champion. And in the bottom right, it is Byun, the Korean world champion. One of the Korean world champions. Previous world champions, thanks. Now, factory against command center is the choice here. Byun going for that Reaper expand, and Clem going for the double gas factory opening here with the Reaper. So the more standard approach is going to go into more than one Reaper. We'll see what Byun is going to make after his Reaper. From the back is going to be a Marine. Not really surprised here. And Clem is kind of staying defensively here. Now he'll most likely get, oh, a Cyclone with this. On the other side it's Hellion. A little bit of a weird mix, but something you see more often than not. Marine, Reaper, Hellion. You can take a reactor here, really wants to pump out more Marines. Byun trying to go past this early stage. With as little gas investment as possible to try and get his infrastructure up a little bit faster after the faster command center. Trying to rush out attack here. Gonna go into a defensive Cyclone himself. And it's gonna be a nice economic lead here for Byun. And of course it depends on what damage is gonna be dealt here. But you can already see he's already caught up. The Medivacs at the same time. Cyclone is about to be out. It's gonna have, I mean, there's gonna be two Cyclones for Clem, but it's gonna be one against the Cyclones with the bio units he has and stuff like that. It's gonna be good times for Byun. This one might be decided quickly. It completely depends on if they catch each other's Medivacs and how much damage those can deal. Now Clem has 2 Marines, about to be 4 Marines waiting at home, and he's just gonna miss. No, he's gonna see the Medivac from Byun coming in, so that's a great scout here. He's gonna try and tag that with these Reapers a little bit, and meanwhile his own Medivac is moving in, there's nothing. I mean, Byun is completely standing on top of his ramp, and this SCV line is exposed currently. Cyclones getting the first few kills already, 3 SCVs, and now he's gonna go into that Medivac to try and break the lock-ons. But meanwhile, stuff is going on at home. He did kill that Cyclone, but he's starting to lose everything else here. And now Tank is gonna join the fray here. We're gonna lose the same amount of SCVs. Clem trying to redrop into that main base here. Oh, Raven is there. I'm gonna be careful. He throws down an auto turret. I mean, double Cyclone, he could catch this Medivac. Yeah, he's gonna try and grab it with the Medivac from himself coming in. Byun is thinking just about escaping right now. I guess he knows. I guess he knows. Yeah, you have your Zagronks there. Shibal, I can't move there. No, we are making a Viking though. It might not even matter. Clem is just saying, alright, I'll go and overly Viking to just grab that kill. It's gonna be worth it. And he's right. Gonna get that kill. Yeah, there's no way you can get out of that. He's gonna repair those, I hope. Third command center on the way. Both players a little bit faster for Byun. I mean, it doesn't really look like it, but he had the economic lead in the early game. If we take a look at this, actually, Clem a little bit more efficient muling there maybe. Byun is still kind of outmining Clem a little bit more, it seems. I mean, it's very difficult to call with these mule spikes sometimes. Now Medevac double cyclone gonna cross the map here. He's gonna repair the Medevac as well. This double upgrade needs to start. He has no gas for this though. Man, that's an interesting move out there with those Marines, but Clem is starting to push. He has 3 Ravens, he has a bunch of units. On the other side is also 3 Ravens, but all of the bio just moved out. This is, I mean, only 5 Marines, but it's actually most of the Marines he had. He's gonna try and draw some fire into the main base, but meanwhile he actually wants to attack this 3rd base, and he has a ton of units. He could even utilize auto turrets to really try and go for the kill. Not gonna do it though. Which I really appreciate, because you don't want to utilize... Throw away your Raven energy here. About to lose that Raven, man, that was close. But yeah, he gets that command center, and that's the pickoff of the game. Now he's just gonna fall back. He's gonna leverage his economic advantage for a little bit. And then he should be able to just win the game straight up. Shouldn't he? Now Byun is trying to set up a trap here for those reinforcements. He's gonna get a Marine. Stim is about to finish. He's gonna get the tank. Yeah, Stim. Yeah. You can't out-repair that one. 5 Stim Marines. And those Vikings are playing boss right now. Boss mode. Now, can Byun kill a command center with 3 super damaged Marines? He's gonna find at least a few more SUVs. It's Byun after all. And that's it. 6 SUVs for a command center. I think I take my chance and say Clem is quite far ahead right now. Splitting of the Ravens to try and deal some economic damage. He's full on energy. He has 4 tanks himself, but it's gonna be more and more difficult to break a position that Clem sets up if you lose those Ravens. Even if you use all of the energy. He's gonna throw down 1 auto turret. It depends also on how much damage he can make happen here. Oh, he can box in these SCVs. He can box those in. Oh, throw down 1 more. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage actually. It's 14 SCVs, 15 SCVs still falling here. And on the other side though, Clem could break this position. He still has a couple of Ravens. I think he lost 1 here to those Vikings. The one that was low. Never really repaired that one. Still more SCVs are falling here to auto turrets on the other side. And you need to be decisive here. Yeah, there we go. Eating a lot of shots though, Clem that is. And still not utilizing his the next tank here. Yeah, he might lose 1 tank for that one. Because he didn't throw down another matrix on this guy. Now he's gonna go ahead and do that, but he lost 30 SCVs. Oh my god, those Ravens never stopped killing units. That's crazy. 1 Viking would have been enough at home. That's super crazy. It feels like this is a big mistake here by Clem, and now he has to pay for it. After killing the 3rd base, everything he did was very, very not what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to go home, defend, clear those ravens if they come, try attack you. Not lose 35 SCVs. That's half of your economy. Now third base is up again for Byun. It's not running yet, but that damage with those ravens, as you can see, the advantage never really picked for Clem here. Now he's gonna try to reinforce his front line. If he can get that one reinforced, maybe he can still prevent Byun from a breakout. But as I say that, the breakout did already happen here. Now anti-armor missile might be enough here to swing this fight. No, Clem is just getting pushed back. Wow. And Byun is gonna break out. He's gonna bring a siege tank forth and then should create an impenetrable wall here. And that's what we can see. And he's been able to take his third base finally here. I'm back again. Clem's siege tank count is very, very low. You know, looking at 2 to 6. He still has 1 raven, which is kind of nice. But those 3 ravens, man, they paid dividends. The Marine did spot the army. He sends a turret to keep on taps what's going on here. I like those sensor turrets. They'll always tell you if the opponent is moving forward, but this is already in a bad position, right? It's already getting sniped here. He's gonna try to save that turret, but it's not enough. Tanks moving forward here as well. Now, he's trying to go for the CC. I don't think that should work. We need more reinforcements, which are actually coming in right now. Been falling back maybe a tiny bit too far here. Let's be careful that Clem doesn't jump on him. He has one more interference matrix here in a moment. He might just utilize a turret. Extra reinforcements rallying across the map. And now Clem is trying for the breakout. He's going to utilize a turret. I don't think that was a good position. The SCVs. He did kill 3 tanks, but it might not be enough. He does have the Viking, the air superiority now. He has the Viking count here. But still, Byun is not giving up on this push, and he is dropping something. A marine drop here in the back of the base. 9 more SCVs are falling. It's 4 more SCVs falling down here. 5. It's still not cleaned up. Even gets a Viking here. Those marines are great. That was a really, really good drop. And he's doing one more here. Dropping behind the side, like having a turret here or here would be very crucial for Clem. Oh, he's gonna lose 2 more Vikings maybe? A tank? He's trying to repair. No, he's actually just pulling his guys. Man, things are really falling apart here for Clem. It's not been looking great the past few minutes. Now the front line is gonna get pushed back because there's a Liberator. He did have the air in his favor. And now a tank is gonna push back Marines inside of the main base. Can he kill a few more of these SCVs? No. Now he's just gonna try and jump on this base. Everything got evacuated here. A big SCV pool is trying to save that command, and I think it's gonna work out. But Clem is just gonna GG. And Byun takes the game, man. Completely ripping Clem into 2 pieces there. Oops. There we go. Now, second map. Gold Nora in the top left, it's Clem, and at the bottom right, it is Byun. We do have a SCV already moving across, and this is kind of curious. This could be a proxy barracks. This is a very close proxy barracks and this might get found. Oh no! Ah, cancel! Even the second barracks was supposed to be proxied here. I was gonna throw down just the barracks at home, but already all the plans not going good here for Clem. Wow. What a start to the second map after losing the first one. And to be honest, the first one was kind of some unforced mistakes. Byun just kept his cool, he played from behind, and he did it beautifully. And executed everything as he should have done. He found openings where he could, and exploited those. And Clem just did do some questionable moves, to be honest, yeah. Didn't move back after killing the third base, kind of stayed out there for no reason really. He was trying to catch a counterattack. But you wouldn't even need to, because if you fall back to your base, you can reinforce. And then really crush the army if the counterattack actually comes. So yeah, not really sure what he was thinking there. Felt like probably he thought he was ahead a little bit further than he thought. And he was expecting Byun to just go all in. But Byun immediately smacked down at 3rd CC after losing his 3rd. Like the first thing he did after losing the command center was build another one. Literally. Like even in the same position. Now this is so great for Byun. I mean, look at this. This command set is already done. It's gonna have a cyclone in a moment here. I mean, these Reapers are gonna be there. They can finally harass a little bit. There's 3 Marines sitting at home. If he can get a SCV on the high ground. Oh yeah, and of course a Reaper. Oh yeah, he's just gonna kill the first Reaper. Didn't even lose that SCV. Now he might lose this one. That's a good angle. But that's about it. I don't think Clem is gonna find more here. He didn't really commit too much to the pressure though. 2 Reaper, 1 Hellion is very light, really as light as it gets. Unless you go for Marines. Now he really wants to have that SCV, but I don't think he's gonna get it. He's gonna lose one of his Reapers here. Yeah. The last Reaper's gonna fall apart. And the Hellion is trying to kill those Marines. But Big Daddy Cyclone is gonna punish. Poof. They kind of pop like balloons, don't you think? Now he is Cyclone dropping with 4 Marines while the other Cyclone almost finished here. This is also a questionable move if you ask me. Maybe he wants to keep that 1 Cyclone defensive, but now he's just gonna run into Byun's double Cyclone. Now I wonder who this is gonna favor. It should be better for Byun, but he needs those lock-ons. Now, second Cyclone coming across the map. This could be good for Clem if he doesn't lose the medevac. Oh! Whew. Yeesh. No bunker. And Byun is going across the map. He's not coming back. He has a siege tank halfway done. No, now he's coming back. Now he's going across again. And he has a Viking. Viking's actually really good against Cyclones if they fight straight up. Viking's probably one of the more underestimated strong TVT early units. Now double Cyclone trying to do some harassment here, but tank already in position. Only 1 SCV fallen. Tank Marine in position to break the Liberator here. And from Byun we do see the interference matrix researched. On the other side, I'm pretty sure we do not have anything of those sorts. Still making liberators here. Trying to be very aggressive. Oh, he's gonna catch this medevac. That's a good catch. Cyclones do get dropped out, but one... I mean, 2 marines for a cyclone and a medevac. I guess you'll take those cyclones and medevacs. Even chasing this just with its cyclone now. Liberators in position, starting to harass those ACVs here. Oh. Now this looks kind of good for Clem. He has a very strong force coming across the map. It all depends on the execution now. Needs to start and hit that tank here. But the Liberator kind of sleeping on the job here. Didn't set up properly. Now he's running into tank fire. I don't think that's good. Oh wow, that was a great tank shot actually. If it comes to those small numbers, you also need to think on those tank shots, what they do connect and how they connect into their army. He's just running into tank fire, man. Even though he has the Liberators to push in slowly, he just pushes in too fast. And loses kind of 3 units now. He lost most of his advantage to those tank shots. Double Viking is going to clear the lip. 1 Viking against 1 Viking. Is he going to throw down Auditor? There you go. Should retarget on that Viking probably. But yeah, he's still gonna win the air battle. Now Liberator is gonna be taken down. And look at this. This was such an advantage position here for Clem. Now he's kind of looking at nothing here. He's trying to re-siege from a different angle, but Byun is keeping tabs on him. Not letting him. Now 3rd CC is on the way here for both players. Already done for Byun, excuse me. Even though Clem has more workers, Byun has more opportunities currently. I think Byun, with Stim about to be done, Clem's just going up with his extra barracks here, and Byun already is making 5 marines at a time. Byun is about to explode here. And Clem is not gonna look good because he simply does not have the tools to deal with this. Oh. Now he's gonna find those barracks already done, already set up. He sees a big bunch of marines. He's like, oh wait. Infrastructure came in early, didn't it? Now Raven coming in here for the harass again. Auto turrets. And try to box in these SCVs. They're actually fighting the turret. I don't think that's a good call. He still loses 3. Now he's again very much forward here. He did lose all of his Liberators. Now he's trying to make more lips. But this should be a retake in the air very soon here for Byun. Probably gonna kill those Vikings in a moment. No, he's just gonna drop out. Oh, that's kind of crazy. He has 1 more Viking. He brings him up now from the north, and he's gonna, yeah, with a little bit of marine assistance here, he's gonna snipe 2 of those Vikings. There we go. And now he has a Liberator again, which can't do anything because there is no air force that can help you out. I mean, he has 1 Viking now, yeah. Let's see what the double drop can do. It's really in the shadows here. Clem only just now dropped a mule, so his camera was just here. Still though, very quick reaction, good move here. No, again, another auto turret here in that natural base. Marines pushing, and he needs to be careful though. There is a tank sieged up. Can't really do anything against that tank. Clem trying to push in at the same time here. He's killing out the Viking. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so, Clem. Don't pull your SCVs against this many Marines with Stim and 1-1 and just so much. Now he has enough SCVs coming himself, but losing so many workers. 16 workers, and this is still alive. There's still 5 Marines. Hanging on by a thread there. And Clem still has this position sieged, but it's a very light contain. You can just go around it. It's not like he's pressuring anything. He's gonna lose the air battle again. Loses the Liberator, which wasn't sieged up to try and pressure at all. He was just sitting there. Now he loses the Viking again. Now he kind of has to pull back and fall back and be careful. If you're Byun, you can just drop behind this and kind of try to force an unsiege and crush it. But he's gonna say, alright, I'm just gonna drop into your 3rd base again, because I mean, you have nothing at home. And I still have that drop in the main. No, he's gonna drop into the main. Oh my god, he's crazy. Now he's gonna come from both sides here. The other drop coming on the left as well. Just dropping into siege and fire. Not doing that great. Cool idea. Not the greatest execution here. I would have loved a pincer move in that main base actually. Now he's killing a ton of marines here and starting to clear out more and more SCVs. Now bring in these guys here. Come on, Byun. No. They're just sitting there now. He's not repairing this one. Dropping in on that tank in the natural. Can he kill the tank though? No, repair is gonna be strong enough. And this medevac is very exposed here. Now he's trying to bomb these SCVs here. Sacrificing some... that burned down actually, wow. Sacrificing some marines here. Yeah, that was not the greatest usage of that drop, I feel like. And now on the other side, Clem trying a drop into the base here of Byun, but kind of got scared, it seems. Byun has so many units at home. Wow. And then he still has these tanks, man. Look at this, 9 tanks to 7. The marine count's very even. Actually, a lot of things are very even here, so... most of the big difference are these 3 medevacs, which are just kind of hiding in this corner here. And the 4 Vikings. But there's 1 Viking now, so everything's gonna get pushed out. Byun is starting to realize this, is starting to evacuate a few of those medevacs. They can actually rotate out here and use a turret around here. Now, Clem confirms that army out on the map. That's a big supply block, by the way. And now he's gonna drop in. But, oh, Byun had already units at home again. And he's gonna clear 2 half-loaded medevacs there. Make it 1 full one and another one, basically. He's trying even to chase these guys down. He even has Vikings now. You know, if he can find them, yeah, he has the vision. He sees them. He sees when they boost. He's gonna get the first shot here. And medevacs will make it to safety of the marines. They can't drop themselves. I've seen in Pig's chat, take my follow. Thank you so much. Mr. Old Par. Now Clem coming over here. Trying to defend his position. He has a great arc set up, but oh, I don't know about this stim in here. It's a little bit ambitious. He doesn't have too many medevacs. Only 2 medevacs for Clem, and I think they're out on the map. Yeah, those are the only 2 medevacs, so everything at home is not healing up. That's a great issue here right now. The army for Byun is healing. You can also kind of push through these rocks, but there's so many tanks. It's 11 to 10 tanks at this point. You can't really move in with that marine force. But Byun is someone who simply just does it sometimes. You need to be very careful when you play against this guy. He's a little bit crazy when it comes to marine squares going through tank circles. He likes to shove it sometimes. No, these only 2 medevacs are actually going offensive here for Clem, and if they get picked off, they don't make it home. He's still not producing any extra medevacs. This is not getting healed up. I can't stress this enough. 1 more stim. Every shot is extremely hurtful here. Now Byun can just snipe this. Clem's out of position. Yeah, he's gonna get this one. Boom, great snipe. He can even go for the tank here. Gonna get that tank as well. He loses a ton, but he also gains a ton. Gets a command center, gets 15 SCVs. And now he can just siege the main base. Yeah, he can just drop into the main. I don't like this move too much though, because you leave so many of your tanks out in the front. Now these could get broken, but Clem might just panically move into the main base and not push the outer fringe here. Now if you want to go up that ramp against those 2 tanks and the 3rd one here on the low ground, ooh. Ooh. Oi, oi, oi. He cleans it up, but at what cost? Let's look at the tank counts now and the marine counts. Marine count was ahead for Clem here, and now it's behind 20 marines. Tank count is still very even, no medevacs to 8 though, and that's a big story. Marines are just not surviving here for Clem, and things are gonna get called. Byun is taking map number 2 here in this best of 5. Wow. We've really outplayed Clem, but Clem doesn't feel like as on point in this series. Now, let's hop into our third and next map here. Can finally Clem bring this back? Or is Byun gonna run away with this? Yo, Hyper One. I tried to load up replays from the Evo, right? By the way, Clem against Byun. But yeah, so I tried to load up replays from the Evolution mod, right? And I did pre-download all maps with like the mod, right? I did start a game on all of those. But it still would just drop me into an error where it says like it doesn't have the mod or something. I probably need to read through that again. And like try that one again. That was really, really random though. Don't know why. But yeah, I tried to download, like, I downloaded all of the maps. Well, like but yeah, I started all of the maps with a mod. And I tried a few replays, but none did work. Even I looked for different maps as well. It always was the same issue. Like, maybe I made a mistake on one of the maps without the mod or something, but yeah, no. Not sure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to do it next week. Because I'm starting to run low on time tonight here. But yeah, I'd be super happy if I can get it to work next week. And then cast them all them games. Okay, let's get back to this best of 5 here. We have Byun again with the early command center and a proxy barracks from Clem here this time. Going very light on the mineral income. Double Reaper for now. And he'll throw down a factory with this as well, which should be at home. Oh, there it is. SCV, make it. Now Double Reaper coming in here. It's gonna intercept that SCV, making that first command center. It's a good snipe. 4 SCVs being pulled. It's gonna kill the first Reaper. Almost getting that second one. Wow, that was a good trade for Byun already. Hellion is gonna pop in a moment here. Third and fourth Reaper on the way. And he's gonna go back to 3 Reaper basically, but I mean, he's still laying this command center, which is good. Starport is on the way. Now Byun wants to push down with this triple SCV Hellion and double Marine Force. He's just gonna go with the Hellion. That's kind of crazy if you ask me. Clem immediately trying to go for that Hellion here, eliminating that great power and the extra range. But it seems like Byun is just microing this well enough here. Yeah, just keeping that Hellion alive. Some great pullbacks here. Finally, the Hellion is gonna fall, but those Reapers, if they touch the sun, yeah, they're all gonna pop, and there you go. And now you have you're like left with none. Like imagine these were 4 Reapers now, coming in 2 at half health and 2 at full health with 1 Hellion. That's a completely different story, right? It's gonna get 1 Marine here. It's gonna lose 1 Reaper. They're a little bit sloppy. Second Reaper loses almost to that Marine. My God, the Hellion did finish off the Hellion from Byun here, but Byun's Marine, this reinforcement rally is just barely enough to keep things alive, and Clem is just gonna pull back. Feels, I mean, he delayed the command center, but it doesn't feel enough of a delay here to really rectify the build. Coming in here with the Cyclone to try and poke and draw the attention. Reapers are trying to snipe as many SCVs as they can. Only getting 2 though, also losing that Cyclone in the front. So things not really looking that great here for our Terran player. For our red Terran player. Look at this It's only like Reapers and Hellions and Cyclones. It's not units that scale that much. But it just doesn't look good if you lose 7 Reapers, 400 gas so early in the game. Now, first drop might be a little bit too flimsy here to overpower Clem. And the double Cyclone drop is coming across the map for our Red Terran. He's going into an early Viking again. And on the other side, we do see a Liberator and a second Starport. Oh, I love this build. I actually really like this build. So this build does... It's a double Starport tank push. You just go for air units. You just go like with the Liberator first or very early, and then you go into extra Vikings and you build as many tanks and Vikings as you can, and then you just rally Marines with that. But this is already some great damage. Still though, this could be enough to break Clem. He didn't have the greatest start. I mean, he's dealing so much damage. He's also scouting this, so he knows. Oh wait, but he might just be broken before he can react to this. He doesn't have those Cyclones at home, and now this force from Clem is already here, dealing tons of damage back to Clem here. And Clem's Cyclones are kind of stuck here now. Also, these Vikings are, yeah, popping now. Are gonna make this very difficult here for our Red Terran player. If he can get one shot into... Oh my god, he kills the Viking. And that's it. Oh. They're all red now. They were red before, but now they're really red. And there you go. Byun is gonna take this serious. Wow. What a series. Very aggressive play from all players, from both players here, but Clem kind of getting outdone in every possible way here by Byun. GG, well played by our Red Terran.